Now, today we are going to see the light reaction. In that light reaction, one particularly important phenomenon is taking place, that is the photophosphorylation. So we are going to study this part today. So why the green plants are there? They can undertake the photosynthesis because chlorophyll is located in the particularly in the thalaphoid part of the thalaphoid membrane, inside the thalaphoid of the particularly chloroplast. Now chlorophyll have magnesium ion in their reaction center. That is again one of the important molecule that take part in the light reaction. So green plants that have chlorophyll molecule, and because of that only green plants only can takes place in the phenomenon of particularly photosynthesis. Now chlorophyll pigment harvests energy, that takes the energy from sunlight in the form of photon by absorbing certain wavelength of light, that is in the range of particularly blue spectrum to the red spectrum, that is up to 420 nanometer to 660 nanometer. They are the most important part of the light wave that has large amount of energy and that is trapped by the chlorophyll molecule, and that harvests that energy, in particular this light radiation. Then plants are green because the green wavelength is reflected, not absorbed, particularly by the by the phenomenon of photosynthesis. So green wavelength that is reflected, and due to that green light is not absorbed by the plant. Now if we see the absorption of chlorophyll, what type of pigments are absorbing the light, that we could see at here, that violet light generally is there, that is first light wavelength, then after blue, then green, yellow, orange and red, of which less amount of energy is absorbed by the green light. So during the fall, the green chlorophyll pigment are greatly reduced, unveiling the other pigment. So here the most amount of light is absorbed by the blue, and then after red. Two spectrums are there, they are very much important in the absorption of the light. So chlorophyll absorbs this blue and red light. Generally chlorophyll, a molecule that absorbs the red light, and chlorophyll Okay, so here particularly if we see the light spectrum that is particularly used by the plant, that is red and blue light, chlorophyll a molecule that is absorbing generally the red light, and the chlorophyll B molecule that is absorbing here the generally the blue light. So blue light has generally the less amount of energy, and the red light that has the generally the higher amount of energy. So generally higher energy level or reaction center that is takes place with the red light. Then if we see the photosynthesis mechanism, that is having the divided into two major types, that is the light dependent stage and another one that is light independent stage. So that is classified into cyclic and non-cyclic further. So light dependent stage, that is called a light reaction, and light independent, that is also we call as a dark reaction. So there are two types of photosynthetic phenomenon, and in the light reaction there are two important phenomena, that is cyclic photophosphorylation and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. That is two very important phenomena that is takes place in the case of light reaction. Now in case of light reaction, it takes place in a thylakoid that is containing the chlorophyll, and it requires the light because all the energy that is trapped from the light in this and that convert light energy into chemical energy. यामध्ये सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचा पार्ट जो होतो तो लाईट एनर्जी, दॅट इज रेडिएशन एनर्जी, इज कन्वर्ट इनटू द केमिकल फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी. This chemical energy is used to reduce the NADP and ADP, so that it convert into NADPH2 and ATP. So light independent reaction, that is light reaction, depends on the end product. Light independent reaction म्हणजे डार्क रिएक्शन कोणाला युटिलाइज करणार, NADP आणि ATP ला. So that is particularly not related with the light. But in case of light reaction, what happened? Whatever the energy that is trapped from the here the light, that is particularly are utilized by the dark reaction. Now, in this, if we see the non-cyclic photophosphorylation, that involves the two photosystem, that is pigment 680 and pigment 700 nanometer. These two particularly molecules are two reaction centers are involved in the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. These photosystem contain chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B as well as accessory pigment. त्याच्यामध्ये जे काही accessory pigment आहे त्याच्यामध्ये दोन्ही रिएक्शन सेंटर मध्ये क्लोरोफिल पिगमेंट 680 असो की पिगमेंट 700 सिस्टीम असो, दोन्ही फोटो सिस्टीम मध्ये क्लोरोफिल ए आणि क्लोरोफिल बी मॉलिक्यूल दोन्ही मॉलिक्यूल त्याच्यामध्ये इन्व्हॉल्व आहे. आणि त्या व्यतिरिक्त या ठिकाणी कॅरोटीन आणि झॅन्थोफिल असे दोन पिगमेंट सुद्धा त्याच्यामध्ये इन्व्हॉल्व असतात. आता पिगमेंट 680 मध्ये मॅक्झिमम जो क्लोरोफिल मॉलिक्यूल आहे तो म्हणजे क्लोरोफिल ए 680 आणि so in this particularly if we see the two photosystem, that flow of the electron is non-cyclic and uses the photolysis of water. In this first phenomenon is takes place, that is water molecule is dissociated into two hydrogen atom, then two electrons and half O2, and end products are reduction of the NADP, ATP and O2. So this is the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. आपण त्याला non-cyclic photophosphorylation म्हणतो. Here in this it have been shown just like by the increasing energy level what happened here, the water molecule that undergo dissociation into two electron and then two hydrogen atom and half O2. Later on from the photosystem second, that is the pigment 680 molecule, chlorophyll M as a reaction center, from there two electrons are liberated and this comes to a series of electron carrier. हे series of electron carrier मधून transfer होत राहतात and then later on after transferring to this series of electron carrier, later on this transfer to photosystem first, and where again the two electrons are reached to photosystem first and then from it is transferred to NADP for reduction of the NADP into NADPH2. So here two electrons are utilized, two hydrogen atoms, two electrons are utilized and half O2 is released. So this is the particularly phenomenon based behind the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Now in this one of the important part is here, that is if we see, that is the electron carrier. Now in this you can see here the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Now in this you can see here the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Here the important molecule that is involved at here, that is pigment system second, that is the pigment 680, and later on this transfer the electron to the plastoquinone. He then after here nothing but that transfer to cytochrome B, then cytochrome F, then plastocyanin, and from that it is transferred to pigment system first, that is pigment 700, and from that it is nothing but later on transfer to ferredoxin reducing substance FRS, and then after to the particularly FD, that is ferredoxin, and later on ferredoxin reducing the NADP and NADPH2. So here first phenomenon is takes place here, dissociation of water molecule, that is takes place in presence of manganese, particularly manganese dipositive ions are involved in this as a cofactor, and here water is dissociated into two hydrogen atom and two particularly half O2. So whatever the two hydrogen atoms are there, they are nothing but later on transferred to NADP. So this is the particularly non-cyclic photophosphorylation. आपण याला non-cyclic photophosphorylation असं this particularly called to be as the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Now in this another one, that is the cyclic photophosphorylation. Now in this cyclic photophosphorylation, what happened? Only one pigment system that is involved. एकच pigment system याच्यामध्ये involved आहे, that is pigment system first. That is reaction center is pigment 700 chlorophyll A molecule. हा त्याच्यामध्ये reaction center आहे, आणि नंतर त्याच्यामधून जो इलेक्ट्रॉन एकच इलेक्ट्रॉन इथे रिलीज होतो. आणि या ठिकाणी काय होतं particularly here the ATP, higher amount of ATP, that is 2 ATP are nothing but synthesized. Somewhere it is shown as a 2, somewhere it is shown as a 1. So generally single or 2 ATP are nothing but produced by means of this particularly the pigment system, this non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Then FRS, then pyridoxine, the electron transfer to pyridoxine, and then from pyridoxine to cytochrome B6, and then cytochrome F, and then plastocyanin, and then after here the again the electron come back to the pigment system first. So though here it have been shown the 2 electron, but only one electron only one electron is released and only one ATP is produced. That important is here in between cytochrome B6 to cytochrome F. That step is very important. From that the ATP is nothing but produced in this. So from cytochrome B6 to cytochrome F, here the one ATP is produced. In case of the non-cyclic photophosphorylation EPC, that here only one ATP is produced along with the one NADPH2 is produced. So this is the particularly difference in between cyclic and non-cyclic. That here the 2 ATP, here one ATP and one NADPH2 is produced in case of the non-cyclic photophosphorylation, and in case of cyclic photophosphorylation, what happened? Here one ATP is produced. So if we see particularly the further utilization of electrons, जर आपण electrons further utilization जर पाहिलं असेल, so electrons are actually utilized in nothing but reducing the NADP and NADPH. NADP चं NADPH2 मध्ये utilization करण्यासाठी electrons या ठिकाणी use होतो. So in this if we see the cyclic photophosphorylation, here generally ATP are produced. याच्यामध्ये फक्त ATP produce होतो. Only involves only photosystem first, and end product is only ATP. याच्यामध्ये end product जो आहे तो फक्त ATP आहे. So this is the difference in between cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. So here if we compare both of these, जर आपण या दोघांनाही जर compare केलं असेल, तर याच्यामध्ये एक महत्त्वाचा पार्ट इथे आहे, तो म्हणजे photolysis of water. That is only takes place with the particularly in non-cyclic photophosphorylation. फक्त हे कशामध्ये होऊ शकतो? फक्त non-cyclic photophosphorylation मध्येच होऊ शकतो. Now if we see just a minute. Now I will show here some of stepwise the phenomenon of particularly non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Now first here the if we are going to study here the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. So in this the first molecule that is involved at here, that is the pigment 680, that is called chlorophyll A. So pigment 680 is there. That is important molecule that take part in the particularly in non-cyclic photophosphorylation. That is called photosystem second. आपण याला photosystem second असं म्हणतो. Later on, his electron is transferred to the plastoquinone. आता काही ठिकाणी काय केलं आहे की in some of the book it is shown to be as a pheophytine. Plastoquinone च्या आधी pheophytine नावाचा molecule. So it may be here pheophytine, काही ठिकाणी pheophytine दाखवलाय, काही ठिकाणी plastoquinone. If you write directly plastoquinone, there is no problem. आता इथून जे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एक्साइटेड होते, so by using the what happened, light energy from sun, here light radiations are bombarded on pigment system second, so that 2 electrons are goes to excited state. याच्यामधून 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्साइटेड स्टेटला जातात. So here this transfer to pheophytine and the electron to the plastoquinone. Plastoquinone कडे इलेक्ट्रॉन ट्रान्सफर होतात. आणि then after these electrons are transported to the cytochrome B6. cytochrome B6 कडे इलेक्ट्रॉन नंतर ट्रान्सफर होतात. आणि then after from cytochrome B6 to then it is transferred to cytochrome F. नंतर ते कुठे ट्रान्सफर होणार, cytochrome F कडे. So cytochrome is nothing but a electron carrier. He electron carrier protein molecule. These are the protein molecule that carries the electron from here from the chlorophyll molecule then to different series of cytochrome. Cytochrome are the protein molecule that carries the electron. So here 2 electrons are there. They are nothing but transferred later on to cytochrome F. Cytochrome F to then it is transferred to plastocyanine. So plastocyanine is there. So that is another particularly electron carrier. Here 2 electrons are transferred to plastocyanine. And then after here if we see from this here it is transferred to the pigment 700. That is the chlorophyll A molecule of pigment 700. In this, that is also called the pigment system first. याला आपण pigment system first असं म्हणतो. And from that again the light radiations are come. या ठिकाणी सुद्धा light radiations येतील. And here again the electrons goes to excited state. तिथून सुद्धा electron excited state ला जातील. And it goes to nothing but later on to the FRS, that is ferredoxine reducing substance. या FRS कडे हे नंतर ट्रान्सफर होतील. So FRS is a ferredoxine reducing substance. हे ferredoxine reducing substance मध्ये येणार. आणि from FRS then after it is transferred to the particularly FD, that is ferredoxine. नंतर ते कोणाकडे ट्रान्सफर होतात, FD कडे, that is the ferredoxine. FD is there, that is involved in this, and from FRS to FD the pigment the electrons are transferred. आता इथं प्रत्येक ठिकाणी जे आहे in each and every step here the 2 electrons are transferred. इथं प्रत्येक ठिकाणी 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन ट्रान्सफर होत आहे. आणि आता इथे जर आपण पाहिलं इन दिस फोटोसिस्टम फर्स्ट, आता इथे काय व्हायला पाहिजे, सगळ्यात अगोदर इन फर्स्ट at here the water molecule is going to be dissociated, that is H2O, that gives rise to dissociating to the 2H positive and plus 2 electrons, 2 electrons in and plus half O2. याला दाखवताना आपण half O2 दाखवतो, म्हणजे एक ऑक्सिजन हाफ जर केला त्याला एक ऑक्सिजन. इथला H2O चा ऑक्सिजन जो आहे तो इथला ऑक्सिजन आणि तो इथे आला आणि हा 2H जे आले. आता हे जे 2H आहे, that 2H is nothing but transfer from here this way along with 2 electron, it is transferred to nothing but to the FD. The FD कडे transfer होतील. So by this way whatever the electrons that is comes out from the pigment system second, that do not come back. इथून इथं परत येत नाही. इथं काय काय ऍड होणार, 2H पॉझिटिव्ह प्लस 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स या ठिकाणी ऍड होतील. आणि इथे ऍड झाल्यानंतर दोन इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इथून आले, हे जे 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हे इथून कॅरी झाले, म्हणजे वरून आलेले हे 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इथे आहेत. आणि 2H पॉझिटिव्ह इथून आलेला आहे फ्रॉम द डिसोसिएशन वॉटर मॉलिक्यूल. वॉटर त्या ठिकाणी बाहेर पडलं, ऑक्सिजन बाहेर पडला आणि जे 2 हायड्रोजन ऍटम इथे आलेले आहेत आणि अलॉंग विथ इट इज ऍडेड इन टू द NADP. इथे कोणाचं ऍडिशन होतं? NADP. And it gives rise to produce here the NADPH2. याला आपण NADPH2 असं लिहितो किंवा इन समवेअर बुक इट इज रिटन ॲज NADPH.H असं सुद्धा लिहितात. So this is also right. There is no problem. So if we see the ultimate end product of particularly non-cyclic photophosphorylation, that is the production of NADPH2 along with एक महत्वाचा आणखी पार्ट त्याच्यामध्ये what oxygen is liberated. Another product that is comes out by this the non-cyclic photophosphorylation is there, that is oxygen. Oxygen पडतो आणि ATP जो तयार होतो that is generally transfer in between the plastoquinone to cytochrome B6. Plastoquinone to cytochrome B6 किंवा काही ठिकाणी in somewhere it is shown to be as the cytochrome B6 to cytochrome F. पण आपण आता इथे दाखवताना ATP दाखवू. We are going to showing the ATP at here, that is ADP plus inorganic phosphate that gives rise to produce the particularly ATP. ATP there. ADP plus inorganic phosphate that gives rise to produce ATP. So net yield of the non-cyclic photophosphorylation, if we see, that is 1 ATP and 1 NADPH2. So that is the ultimate yield of the particularly non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Non-cyclic photophosphorylation. So why it called to be photophosphorylation? Photo means light and phosphorylation means addition of phosphate. So whatever the phosphate are added into this, because in this ATP is produced, inorganic phosphate is added in presence of light. So because of that, this reaction is nothing but called to be as the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. या रिएक्शनला photophosphorylation असं म्हणतात. आता हे non-cyclic का म्हणतात? Because whatever the electrons are goes to excited state that do not come back to pigment system second. जो जिथून पिगमेंट सिस्टीम सेकंड पासून निघालेला इलेक्ट्रॉन हा पिगमेंट सिस्टीम सेकंडला परत मिळत नाही. तो कोणाला मिळतो? पिगमेंट सिस्टीम फर्स्टला आणि तिथून तो पुन्हा NADP ला मिळतो. सो दॅट इट डू नॉट कम बॅक, येत नाही. म्हणून त्यामुळे बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट now we are going to see the particularly another mechanism, that is the cyclic photophosphorylation. दुसरा एक mechanism आपण याच्या ठिकाणी बघू, that is the cyclic photophosphorylation. Now in this cyclic photophosphorylation, now in case of cyclic photophosphorylation, we have to note that one major difference, that is here the only one reaction center is involved, that is pigment 700 molecule, that is chlorophyll A700 that is involved in this, that is also called to be as the photosystem first. याला photosystem first असं सुद्धा म्हणतात. Later on this have been nothing but activated in presence of light waves. So whatever the light that comes from sunlight, that is nothing but absorbed particularly by this chlorophyll molecule, and here the electron goes to excited state. Here one thing we have to note that here only one electron is there goes to excited state. इथे एकच electron excited state ला जातो, and from that the electron are transferred to FRS, that is pyridoxine reducing substance. So FRS is the first molecule where electron is nothing but carries, and then from FRS this electron is transferred to the nothing but FD, that is ferrodoxin. FD कडे इलेक्ट्रॉन ट्रान्सफर होणार आणि FD कडून तो जाईल प्लास्टोक्युनॉनला, नंतर जो जातो तो प्लास्टोक्युनॉन. So plastoquinone ला electron transfer will. So here electrons are transported, and from plastoquinone to cytochrome B6. Cytochrome B6 कडे electron transfer होईल. आता इथे electron transfer झाला. आता during this transfer what happened? Here one ATP is produced. या ठिकाणी एक ATP produce होतो. ADP plus inorganic phosphate give rise to produce ATP. इथे एक ATP produce होतो. That is one of the important significance of this cyclic photophosphorylation. After this electron is transferred to cytochrome F. पुन्हा नंतर तो cytochrome F कडे ट्रान्सफर होतो आणि cytochrome F कडून then after it transferred to the plastocyanin कडे ट्रान्सफर होतो. प्लास्टोक्युनॉन वर आहे, प्लास्टोसायनिन, आणि प्लास्टोसायनिन पासून then again the electrons come back to इथून जो इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे त्याची एनर्जी कोणाला ट्रान्सफर केली? ATP ला. एनर्जी जी काही असते त्याच्यामध्ये दॅट एनर्जी इज ट्रान्सफर टू नथिंग बट फॉर द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ ATP. ATP मध्ये ती युटिलाइज झाली एनर्जी. जवळपास ही किती एनर्जी असते? 680 ते 700 कॅलरी इतकी एनर्जी राहते. दॅट एनर्जी इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर सिंथेसिस ऑफ वन ATP बॉन्ड. जो ATP बॉन्ड आहे म्हणजे इनऑर्गॅनिक फॉस्फेट ADP प्लस इनऑर्गॅनिक फॉस्फेट यांच्यामध्ये जो बॉन्ड तयार होतो दॅट बॉन्ड इज कॉल्ड द एनर्जी बॉन्ड, आणि याच्यापासून ATP तयार होतो. दॅट इन पर्टिक्युलर बॉन्ड रिक्वायर हियर 680 to 700 कॅलरी ऑफ एनर्जी. इतकी त्याच्यामध्ये कॅलरी एनर्जी लागते, and that is utilized from this electron. And that's again electrons are go back to the chlorophyll A molecule, that is reaction center. Chlorophyll A 700 pigment system first याच्याकडे परत येतो, and so that here this mechanism is called to as the cyclic photophosphorylation. म्हणून या मेकॅनिझमला आपण cyclic photophosphorylation असं म्हणतो, because in this phenomenon the electron that goes to excited state from the reactant photosystem first that come back to photosystem first again. So because of that this is called to be the cyclic photophosphorylation. And what is the significance of that? That one ATP is produced in this. आता काही बुक मध्ये इथे 2 ATP दाखवले, पण ऍक्च्युअली देर इज ओनली 1 ATP is produced. एकच ATP या ठिकाणी प्रोड्यूस होतो, आणि ही सायकल किती वेळा रिपीट होऊ शकते? नाउ one more difference is there. Cyclic photophosphorylation is takes place with the generally in case of the bacteria, cyanobacteria or the blue green algae यांच्या बाबतीमध्ये जनरली हे मेकॅनिझम होतं. जे सायनोबॅक्टेरिया असतील किंवा ब्ल्यू ग्रीन अल्गी आहे या पर्टिक्युलरली ऑर्गॅनिझम मध्ये काय होतं, हिअर इन दिस देर इज नो डिसोसिएशन ऑफ वॉटर. जिथं ऑक्सिजन बाहेर पडत नाही त्या ठिकाणी जनरली काय होतं, फक्त एनर्जी तयार होतं, अँड दॅट एनर्जी इज देअर दॅट इज पर्टिक्युलरली यूज फॉर द डिफरंट मेटाबॉलिक ऍक्टिव्हिटी. वेगवेगळ्या ज्या मेटाबॉलिक ऍक्टिव्हिटी आहेत त्यासाठी ती एनर्जी युटिलाइज केली जाते बाय द पर्टिक्युलरली बॅक्टेरिया. ती एनर्जी युटिलाइज करतात. आणि बाकी प्लांट्स मध्ये जर पाहिलं तर प्लांट्स मध्ये दोन्ही मेकॅनिझम होतात, सायक्लिक ऍज वेल एज नॉन सायक्लिक. मोस्टली कोणतं होतं? नॉन सायक्लिक मेकॅनिझम, बिकॉज प्लांट रिलीजेस आउट O2, ऑक्सिजन रिलीज करतो, आणि so that plants releases out O2, and in this non-cyclic mechanism this takes place in case of plant. म्हणून प्लांट मध्ये आता काही अल्गी जर सोडले, अल्गी मध्ये नॉन सायक्लिक मेकॅनिझम आहे, जस्ट लाईक सायनोबॅक्टेरिया, ब्ल्यू ग्रीन अल्गी मध्ये पर्टिक्युलरली त्या ठिकाणी सायक्लिक मेकॅनिझम आहे. बाकी अदरवाइज इन द प्लांट हिअर नॉन सायक्लिक मेकॅनिझम इज व्हेरी मच कॉमन. हे सगळ्यात महत्वाचं कॉमन मेकॅनिझम आहे. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द पर्टिक्युलरली लाईट रिएक्शन. हे लाईट रिएक्शनच्या बाबतीमधलं महत्वाचा फिनॉमिनॉन याच्यामध्ये इन्व्हॉल्व आहे, सायक्लिक आणि नॉन सायक्लिक फोटोफॉस्फोरिलेशन.